Project Pat. No, it's
Pro-
called Project
Project Power.
Power, and it's on Netflix. It came out in what
2020.
2020. And who directed it? So give the people some information.
Henry Joyce directed it. Well, I guess with Ariel Schoomer.
Yeah, we're not gonna pronounce that one.
Yeah.
Who was in it? We don't have to worry about who
Who was
wrote
in
it and
it?
stuff. Great
Jamie
writing.
Foxx
whatever, I
was
guess.
in it.
Jamie Foxx is in it.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt,
Yes.
Dominique Fishback.
I don't know who that is, but I do know Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and I do know Courtney B. Vance. That's Angela Bassett's husband.
And Amy Landecker and Alan.
Okay,
Well,
I don't
Donna
really know those
Book
people,
did
but
go-
congratulations on the
And
thing.
Carlson Becker and Rodrigo's Santiago, not Santiago, Santorino or whatever the hell I said. Sorry, I screwed up your name.
Those are the players in this movie. So it's about a pill that people possibly can take. Well, can take, and it can possibly give them superpowers or can
Blow 'em
blow
up.
them up. It begins with this one man, I guess a scientist. Hey, scientist, the pill for free. And they just put it out on the streets and they sell it for whatever they want to sell it for.
I think they were selling it for like $500 a piece. Really.
Yes, the little girl was selling it for $500 a piece. In order to see how it affects everyone in the population. Well, a little girl, she's not little. She's little. She's like
She's
15.
in high school. Yeah, she's in high school. So.
She's selling she pushing pig. And she's getting ready to do a drug deal, and they try to jump her, but the policeman come to save the day. He puts her in cuffs, shoos the other people off, takes the cuffs off because he wants some of that pig.
Yeah, so
Oh
he paid.
no, not that kind of pig. Pills.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
And the little pill, you twist the little pill, and the little galaxy come up in it, because I guess the medicine mix or whatever, and it look all like
Spooky and
the Milky Way
yeah, it does.
inside the
It
pill.
does,
And then you take the pill, and you either get superpowers or you blow up.
yeah. Yes.
For 5 minutes. You only get superpowers for 5 minutes.
Yes, they time themselves and then
Yeah.
whatever.
The
So
smart ones is some of them just doing it. Like, I don't care.
and you don't know which power you're gonna get. Like once you get the power, that's your power that you have. But
That's the only one you're going to get. But yeah, and some.
so so we find out the cop is actually someone that helps her out with drug deals, basically. Like helps protect her. But
And she helps them. They help each other.
She also still charges him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're supposed to.
Then we go to Jamie Foxx's character. Little brief thing on Jamie Foxx's character. He had a daughter some kind of way.
Yeah.
That's what. Now
Well, they were
you're
working
reading.
on him first.
Yes,
and
he
then
was in the service.
Yeah, and they found out he had some special DNA or something, some Henrietta Lacks stuff. And they was like, we're going to do some research on him. They did some research on him. He ain't like what they was doing. They got out and they said that was where the prototype from the pill came from.
Yes.
But anyway, they found out he had a daughter. And they went and took her because they was like, ooh, she got powers and her power ain't limited.
Yeah, and she doesn't have to take a pill for it. She's
Yeah,
like naturally
yeah.
with these
Yeah.
powers. So I guess they were
Like they gave Jamie Foxx the pill and like I think it lasted long. But it did something with him.
alter his DNA
Yeah.
in some way, but his came from a pill. She became naturally.
Yeah, because they had so much of the pill in his system when he had
We know when he did.
when they made the baby. Baby got superpowers.
Yeah, baby got superpowers.
She basically was healing stuff that,
As she walked past it or touched something, she was able to heal.
but I also think it drained some of her life force to do that.
Oh, they did some. Oh, we'll get to that about
Yeah.
when we meet the little girl. So it goes to a flashback of him in a car, running, driving away, and then they get in an accident, and then someone takes the daughter, and that's what his character is basically looking to find his daughter the whole time.
Yeah.
However, the big wigs, FBI, CIA, whoever's in charge, paints him as a drug dealer. So they have everybody looking for him as the person who's actually dealing this drug, and actually he's not. He's actually trying. He's
to
the
find
root
out.
of it, but
He's trying to find the people who got his daughter, basically.
that's it. He don't even care about if people take the drug or not.
yeah.
He just wants his daughter.
Yeah.
So we get to a scene with the cop where they go to like a bank robbery or something, and he takes the pill,
Yeah.
and it shows like for his thing is he's still. I think his body is still because
Yeah, like something happened, because they couldn't shoot him or whatever,
yeah, and then he goes in and he fights a bank robber who's invisible.
Yeah, his power was he turned invisible, so you just see the
bags
bags.
just moving and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you find out his he gets shot in the head, but they think he's dead, but he's not because he took the pill.
Yeah.
And his captain
was like,
finds
hey,
out.
you take a pill today? And he was like, yeah, I took a pill today. And he was like, but Captain, this, that, and the third. And he was like, no, you can't be doing that shit. Give me your badge and your gun. And he was like, no. And then he was like, well, hey, I tell you what then. Why don't you go find this guy? If you can find this guy and we can bring him in, then everything will be all right. And that's when he had the picture of Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. And then he was going on a hunt for him. However, he was doing this as a non-police officer.
Yeah.
So then we get to the part...
Well, no, he was actually doing that as a police officer because they wanted him to bring him in. They wanted to arrest him.
Oh, that's right. He was. So, yeah, he got to keep his badge and everything.
Yeah, at that point, yeah.
Oh, and how did it go? Jamie Foxx ends up going into one of these drug houses with one of the kingpins who I guess
well,
he
not
distributes.
even a kingpin, but yeah. Well, maybe I guess you could have.
Yeah, because the little girl used to go to him to get her drugs or whatever, get the pill.
One of the people got it free.
And he ends up killing him because he was asking him questions about where to get his child. He took the pill, didn't he? I think he took the pill and became fire.
Yeah, he started.
Mm-hmm. But then it ended up making him explode.
Yeah, he realized that he had been taking too many of them.
So, and that's how Jamie Foxx meets the little girl. Because after that...
He tells the boy's phone and he sees that they've been communicating. And then, because he's trying to track it up to the head.
Mm-hmm. And he goes and texts the little girl, say he wants some drugs. Mm-hmm. And they meet. No, he doesn't even meet. He sends it to Church's Chicken. Oh, because it was a chicken? No, it was a church emoji. I got it.
Yep.
She goes in there. He flattens her bike tire, so she has to walk away. And then attacks us and kidnaps her.
At some point the cop gave her a dirt bike that he stole from the impound.
Police.
Yeah, because crooked cops.
Mm-hmm. So he ends up kidnapping her and asks him to take him to the next boss.
Take me to your leader.
Yeah. And she does, tell him that he's outside waiting. She's like, and they have like a shootout or something. And someone takes the pill and they have a fight scene. That's it.
Yeah.
And then...
And Jamie Foxx is fucking everybody up without the pill.
Yeah. He gets hurt because he gets shot. So he asks the little girl to help him. She helps him by stitching him up at the veterinarian thing. Which I didn't understand. Her mom was sickly. She had diabetes?
Yeah, like,
she
was like dying from diabetes.
Like the girl had to sell drugs.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was weird. And she worked at a veterinarian. Like, take them the insulin for the animals. Same insulin, just different dosages. So that was a little weird, the concept of her mother sickly.
Yeah, they could have gave her a worse disease. I mean, they're writing it. It's not like it got to be real life. They gave her diabetes, and she's like, I got to sell drugs for my mom's diabetes.
Yeah, you want to sell drugs for a little girl. So,
now that I think back, that
was just dumb. And so she ends up going with Jamie Foxx after she fixed him up to help find the other people. Then what happened?
Oh, that's when the other bad guys come in and they start looking for Jamie Foxx when they realize he's getting close.
Yeah.
Yeah, after he get the boy, that's when they realize, oh, the major coming. You know, we gotta watch for the major.
And they end up getting to, going to the Project Power place. Oh, that's right. The cop ends up finding Jamie Foxx and arrests him. Yeah. And then Jamie Foxx and the cop are driving, and Jamie Foxx is like, hey, and his name is not Jamie Foxx in the movie. There's something else, but who knows?
Major.
Oh, it was Major?
He said, call me Major.
No, it doesn't say that here. But anyway.
I don't give a fuck what it says.
I will call him Major. Major and the cop. In the car, and Major said, if you keep going, they were at a train stop. Yeah. And if you keep going, they're going to kill you and take me. Because those are cops waiting for you.
He said, I'm okay with that second part.
Yeah.
He said, if you're okay with that first part, then keep going. Then he said, right now, you're about to get a call from your superior telling you not to take me to the precinct, but to take me somewhere else. Yeah. And he got that call, and then he looked at him, and he realized he was telling the truth, even though the little black girl had already told him no. Yeah.
And so they end up going to the place where they were holding. They find out where they're holding his daughter, right? Because they end up turning away from the cops so he don't get caught.
Yeah, I forget how they found out.
And the little girl knew. She ended up seeing the little girl
Oh,
And
well, that was that's after they got in the building because they knew they were going to that building, but they didn't know.
no, remember the little girl
That was
told
after
them
they got
to go because well no, that's afterwards because
that's after she
Major got into the building. The
Yeah.
cop saw the little girl, and the little girl told her that Major got in some way,
Oh, yeah.
and she ended up hiding outside. They all were there. Let's just say that they all were there.
Yeah.
They get in. She finds the little girl. Jamie Foxx and this more fighting.
Yeah.
Then they
The white cop guy, he done took a couple pills now. He fighting on the pill, and Jamie Foxx fighting off the pill. But
then he eventually gets on the pill because it's something that.
When Jamie Foxx finally take the pill, it's because his back's against the wall. They about to kill him. He has no choice. And it turns out he had one in his mouth the whole fucking time.
Yeah, probably like how the cyanide things.
Yeah.
But what happened? They all got away, but except for the little girl. And that's why Jamie Foxx went back for her, and they were on a boat because they were doing experiments on people on the boats. And the cop and Jamie Foxx's daughter, who they got away, and they were doing experiments on her, cutting all up. They get in the boat, this enclosed boat. I don't like the enclosed boats, but the little girl got captured. That's why Jamie Foxx went back to get her, and then he had to take the pill, and he just had this like immense power.
Yeah, he was the power. What was he? Pistol shrimp.
Yes,
because
that's what it was.
He can move fast enough to vaporize the water around him and basically cause a small nuclear explosion from the movement of his fist and the water in the air. And
interesting, this little tiny thing.
Yeah, if you really look up the pistol shrimp, it's awesome. Pistol shrimps and mantis shrimps, the whole mantis shrimp family.
All the mantis shrimp, their whole family like crazy like that?
Yeah, they all got like different superpowers. They got some real superpowers.
Okay, mantis shrimps.
Yep.
That's decent. So he ends up doing that, saves a little girl, but his daughter has to come to save his life because she can't heal. Yeah. And then they
no daddy.
Yeah, she just got her back. I thought he was gonna kill them off, but good they didn't.
Yeah.
So they get away, and then everyone lives happy together after.
Well, at least until
and the little girl was good. She could rhyme. This little girl had good rhymes and stuff, so she wanted to be a rapper. Because I just saw it in here. She begins a new career as a rapper instead of a drug dealer because her mom has diabetes. Come on.
And they got to get out the slums. Even though her mom's a veterinarian. That she got the keys to and can go in the middle of the night. But that's okay.
And get insulin if she wants to, if she got diabetes that bad.
Yeah, just say it's all for dogs.
Weren't they in America or something?
Yeah.
Medicaid. Anyway, that was the movie. It was called Project Power. Watch it. Go see it.
That was one of the better movies we watched. I would say it's it might be a B or C movie. It wasn't one of them D, E, or F movies.
It was like Noah Shark.
No, it wasn't. No, Noah Shark was like double Z.
Well, thank you for joining in. We're not going to agree on that because I really did dig that Noah Shark. But go watch Project Power on Netflix.
Don't stop following them.
That's what I thought to say when I saw it. I don't like to read. This is from B to Z.
No A's allowed.
We will see you next movie. And that's from B to Z. No A's allowed. See you next movie.